Okay guys, this took a long time and a lot of effort. But I think I've got this right. You have to look at the stasis tubes around the room to get the right readings. I think we just got this guy out alive. Who the fuck are you, dude?
Steady yourself. You'll be okay.
It's gonna be alright, dude. I guess I fucked up.
I heard screaming.
Woke him up. The survivor. He didn't make
You
it.
fucked up, John!
I think I killed him. I think I did.
I don't know if I failed the puzzle or what.
I told you to leave him. He was dead the minute they froze him. You just made his death easier, simpler.
I just killed a man, Tia.
You need to move before you become another dead body.
Damn fucking right.
Mercy.
John, stop crying!
You have no idea how much mercy I have. I've been in hell. Made choices that got people killed. This isn't just about you anymore. I'm sorry. I need you, John.
She's quite oh, what the fuck was that? Okay, so now we can get the stuff from in here, I guess? Maybe? Oh, here we go, that'll do. The stuff on the floor. Okay, and that's all the stuff we need to perform the surgery on ourselves. Which is probably going to be pretty horrible and fucked up. Put that in there. Voila! Surgical pod badge. I'm sorry, lady. But you're going to need to get the fuck out of there.
You're going to have to be awake for this.
Great.
Helping.
Sorry. Okay. Just shit. Even be careful doesn't cover it.
It doesn't cover it, does it?
I'll be fine. It's not like the power's gonna cut out in the middle of surgery.
Shit, John. Why would you even say that?
I'm about to cut into my spinal cord. I'm allowed one joke.
I'll be monitoring.
Wonderful. Okay, so.
Breath, oh man.
Go on, John, good luck. Here we go. Is that a loading screen or a death screen? A bit hard to tell, if I'm perfectly honest with you. It was a loading screen. I thought I just like killed myself. It's like, dead. You didn't fucking configure the fucking thing according to the manual. So you're fucked.
Greetings, John and our chat. I am Robin, the automated surgical med pod. Your physician will explain the procedure to you and offer you an
Thanks, Robin.
opportunity to ask any questions. You may feel some discomfort after the procedure, such as a headache or nausea. Let your nurse know if you are uncomfortable so that you may be given medication and or other treatment. Head brain placement begins. Warning, subject is not correctly prepared.
This looks pretty bad. You gonna do it, or? You gonna do it? Oh, am I meant to be doing something? I guess this is it. Holy shit.
Surgery program 0
Oh, here we go. Holy shit. This is pretty grim.
Magnetic resonance imager.
Oh! Holy fucking shit!
Power surge and core system. Power and core system.
Please don't go offline or some shit.
The subject is not correctly prepared.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I think I just fucked myself, right? Yeah, I died. Oh! 5 is that one. 6 is that one. 7's that one. Please don't be anymore. Okay, we did it. We got it out. We got it out.
Subject is deceased. Alive. Deceased. Alive. Have a nice day.
Subject is alive, deceased alive. Hello? Oh god, it's eating her while I'm at cold. Holy shit. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome. That was fucking great. I really love that bit. That was great. Something really different.
Rebecca. No. Rebecca. Run. No. Rebecca. Run. No. Rebecca.
Teo, are you gonna wake me up or something?
John?
I'm here.
I've been trying to contact you. I couldn't hear anything. I thought
You're
the worst.
fucked, that's why.
How long was I out?
2 hours.
Oh, I guess we were sealed in, so I didn't realise we were sealed in when that thing was walking around.
Okay. Alive. Mostly. But fuck, my back is sore.
3 decks and you'll see your daughter. Focus on that. You should have enough drugs running through you to keep going for a few more hours.
Drugs. I've never been a fan. But these are definitely the good ones.
There you go, this is now open up. Elevator! Hooray! Gonna see my daughter. I'm sure she'll be absolutely 110%, 1,000,000% fine. Nothing bad happens in this game, so it's absolutely fine.
A biological quarantine has been initiated.
Almost there, I'm sure.
Level 2. Kitchen knife and snowflake are off limits.
That's fine. Project C is gonna be level 4, isn't it?
Level 3. Hydroponics is off limits.
Oh god. Well, that worked well.
Perfect.
I guess I'm stuck on level 3 with hydroponics.
Where are you, John? Without the PDT, I can't track shit.
Hydroponics. Or what's left of hydroponics. The shaft's covered in growth. I'm not going anywhere.
Listen, wait. Let me check the blueprints. Yes, hydroponics has a service elevator.
Affirmative.
Keep me in the loop.
I'll do my best. Guess this is pretty awesome though, we're in hydroponics. Hi guys, it's Minx here. Let's continue with some Stasis, shall we? We are in hydroponics. I really wish you could like, hold down a button, and then it'll tell you where to go. So we've got an exit there, an exit there. Not hold down a button, tell you where to go. Hold down a button, you can see what's clickable on the screen is what I mean. Okay, well, hydroponics is obviously in a great state. Oxygen collection tank. Do anything with this?
Levels increasing.
Is that bad? I'm not sure if that's bad. There's certainly lots of like fly things in here that I'm not. Okay, oh god, we're fucked. We are fucked. We are fucked. We are. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's a great way to start. This will probably all be one session to you, but this is 2 sessions for me. So you're going in there is a bad idea. We get ya.
This is ridiculous. How did it grow this world in a few months?
A locked door, corpse, a broken vaporizer, vaporizer pad, computer terminal.
These plants can't naturally develop this fast.
Kane developed the technology to accelerate plant growth. Oxygen is big business.
Okay. I get it. The vaporizer. Oh, is that doing something? The vaporizer, the perfect MKV model of the Kane Corporation trans-state modifier. Using advanced and unique molecularization technology, the vaporizer has the ability to shift a target substance between gas, liquid, and solid states. Without any of the structural breakdowns seen in objects shifted between states on a regular basis. The MKV is the latest model, but it hasn't yet been rolled into mass production because the current difficulty fueling the vaporizer with resources on board the Groom Lake. Recent experiments undertaken were more than satisfactory, and it passed the Kane safety and security test with no adverse effects, causing harm to the user observed. It has been graded level 4 because of the specific nature of its technology and the limited quantity of existing vaporizers. During an experiment recently carried out by the Royal Jelly produced by Hydroponics, Dr. Gray and the other observers commented on the remarkable speed at which the jelly was transformed to gas. Okay.
Vaporizer chamber compromised. Chamber is not airtight.
Okay, so we need to make the vaporizer airtight. Finally, we've had more room for the Lanesi Harville strain, which I've been working on so hard. It stays like this that my humanity truly proves what has crawled out the ocean before any other. My section has been expanded, I have more staff, true, but they are drones and have little other function. Now we can expand the research potential of Project Kitchen Knife and see what else the plants can yield. The oxygen production rate is quite unlike anything my initial projections could have predicted. Last year it became the worst kept secret on the Groom Lake, and all of a sudden I've had more interns than I could comfortably employ. The only function is to stumble about the place and ask troublesome questions that I have little time to answer. If only our world was more like that of the insects. I have plenty of workers and drones, but none of the unwavering loyalty. Bees work and work, the faith in the Queen unquestioning and constant. This kind of loyalty is beyond price. The interns and mine have their uses, I suppose. We always need volunteers willing to get close to the Queen. Am I surrounded by incompetence? One of these imbecilic interns got too close to the Queen and she showed him her affection. Quite amusing, though not to him. This means I must attend another accident debriefing with the board. Though Dr. Milan does love to test me, I see him on the hearing bench and he grins at me in that supercilious look that he's perfected over the years. I suppose I had to thank him for my current position. It was his recommendation to the board that made them hire me in the first place. Still, I believe he's come to enjoy these little power plays. He does so little to keep me under his heel. That, my dear doctor, is only a temporary situation. He does so light to keep me under his heel. That, dear doctor, is only a temporary situation. Once this project is complete, the chess games that we play so often will no longer be our only battleground. He has a giant insect. Regarding the project, some of the bug eggs failed to hatch properly. I suspect this is why the Queen has been more aggressive than usual. There are more than enough drones to continue the collection work. Their unique chemical properties are doing wonders for the plants, though I'm running short of interns prepared to work in close proximity to them since the last incident. The worker I appreciate the most is Akiza. I was once astonished to find that she's related to the legendary Dr. Tenchi of the Eugenics War. I did consider mentioning it to her, but I think she's oddly ashamed of having him as her ancestor. If it wasn't for men like him, our profession would be a hollow shell of what it is now. Then again, if it wasn't for him, genetic research wouldn't have been put back by several generations now, would it? The ethical quandaries we face as men of science. The insects are restless. They rumble in their apiaries and are more aggressive than usual. My personal deduction is the presence of the marine thugs aboard the ship of the cause. Armed guards all over the place. I was stopped by one the other day and asked for my reasons for going into hydroponics. Well, after explaining I was the head of the damn project, I had the guard removed from his post. And then the ship. This is insanity. How am I expected to progress with these thugs around? Damn right. How How is his genius going to work out, huh? Fucking idiots. I recall complaining about the intonation of interns. If only they were still here right now. Both Ivan and Theodore disappeared from their rooms last night, and I had to speak to security about their whereabouts. They were Akiza's assistants, and now the production of the Queen's Royal Jelly has been slowed exponentially. That's been a huge blow, but a rather extraordinary anomaly has appeared in our growth pods. A hitherto undiscovered strain of fungus. Its origin is something of a mystery to me. These fungal growths fascinate. At first I thought it was a common garden variety mold, but after substantial analysis performed by Akiza, it seems to harbour neuron activity. That is to say, it seems to exhibit rudimentary signs of intelligence. We've certainly created some unusual species on this deck. The idea of a quasi-intelligent fungus growing and evolving of its own volition is exciting and frankly frightening. I've asked Akiza and the remnants of her team to cultivate it, but exhibit caution in where it's spread. I was asked by one of Dr. Milan's assistants if the fungal substance discovered growing in the bowels of the ship had anything to do with us. I lied, of course. But this is becoming alarming. Our experiments flourished at first, but we must have lost more staff recently. But our experiments have been fruitful indeed. Confidentially, the properties of the fungus is both extraordinary and terrifying. It has the remarkable ability to take control of a living substance's central nervous system and hypothalamus, as observed in the monkey we used for testing. The monkey shrieked and thrashed in rage for the first few days after it was exposed, and then it became quiet, observant, and uncannily intelligent. It's certainly aggressive, but then again, which viruses aren't? No, no, no! We've officially lost control of the deck. Eden now truly belongs to the beast! We've seen strange things. I watched the fungus take control of the deck as it spread through the staff, and much to my shame, I watched their deaths and examined their bodies. Nobody can cross the pods because the bugs are so aggressive that Simon went through in a rad suit. They ripped it from his body and stung him to death. It took mere moments. Still, I live in hope that the insects will remember me, their creator, and perhaps see me as one of their own. Dr. Gray, I do not wish to seem unprofessional and impolite, but I'd ask you not to press me on the subject of my ancestry any further. I was nearly refused entry to medical school on the basis of my family's background. Okay, so that's the chick from before he mentioned. And he was trying to get the other guy thrown off the board. Great. So that all went to shit. Rapidly for them. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off! Right, so the other way is death. Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
It's some sort of insect.
Keep your distance.
It's tied up. Doesn't look like it can get loose.
Tied up.
It has 6 nipples.
How big is it?
Big.
Right, let's save our game here. Before we get fucked. The Queen's life cycle. So this is the Queen. Activate suction pumps. Milk collection pad. Can you please stop shooting that horrible toxic shit in the air, please? Thanks. I praise God Almighty. I couldn't be happier. Dr. Dre took me to one side and told me I was the only person who had the skill and ability to take control of the nursery. He promoted me on the spot and said I was now personally responsible for the Queen. The royal jelly she produces has proved to be incredibly useful. I discovered through my own analysis that not only is the jelly an essential nutrient for the insect population, but that it has other amazing physical properties too. It accelerates molecular bonding in certain substances, acting as a thickener for many natural substances while also regenerating their natural properties. With some engineering, I imagine this could turn into a true medical breakthrough. I imagine doctors in hospital wards on Earth using our bonding agent to heal wounds instantly, perhaps finding the Tenchu name will be revered in medical history instead of reviled. Queen's a temperamental little thing. A fiery lady, to be sure. Have a queen you forget. I grew up in a family of more than one fire-breathing dragon. If I can handle my mother, I can certainly handle you. Ha! Although when she's milked, she's rather docile, I dare say she's rather attached to me. I'm sure I heard her purring at me. That's the only way I can describe it. I'm aware she's a bug and all, but it sounds rather like approval. My parents kept hives of bees, so I've never been squeamish over insects, and I can tell the difference between aggression and favour. I'm still the only person who can get close without being bitten. and a bite can leave one hell of a mark, let me tell you. Hodgkin said he'll report his side effects upon his return from sick leave. In other news, Dr. Merrick, one of Dr. Gray's subordinates, has requested samples of the jelly for experiments with tree resins. He thinks it might have a use in an industrial adhesive. This is a little away from my original intention, but I do suppose it's a start. I try so hard to be positive, to be the person whose enthusiasm never once flagged nor flails. When you start hearing rumours that appall you to your very core, I try and shrug it off, but recently it's become harder to deny it. I've been hearing sounds from elevator shafts, the sounds of wailing, infant crying out in pain before suddenly being silenced. That is no rumour. Sometimes I lay awake at night and I swear I can hear the crying of children. I can't be dreaming. I saw Ingratia to confess my fears. He gave me a prescription to help me sleep, but something in his eyes said he knew that I was hearing something real, and worse, it was something he was hearing too. More rumours. Dr. Milan is using children in his research. I have to ignore it. If it were true, Kane will remove him immediately. Surely! Even Dr. Gray appears to find an uncomfortable subject for discussion, and this is the man who slept easily when Isaac got his left cheek torn off by the Queen. If Dr. Gray short of staff again, once again I'm being forced to manage multiple projects. Only this time it's an examination of an acutely destructive new spore that seems to have infected a few of the pods. First observations? It's a parasitic fungus that grows faster than a common weed, and like a common weed, I feel it should be destroyed. But I know that Dr. Gray won't do it. He, like many of the other senior doctors, sees any new species as something to be exploited or weaponized. In the darkness, something stirs. I can't say what. I'm too afraid to find out what it is. When Ivan and Theo disappeared a month back, we assumed they somehow deserted. That was the official stance taken by Dr. Milan and the board, anyway. Last night's events proved that there is something on board with us, though God knows where it's from. The Queen was more rambunctious than I've ever seen her before, and milking her was certainly more challenging than I'm used to. Edmund was assisting. We've been short on staff, and some of the volunteers are simply refusing to show for work. The Queen's environment has been disturbed a great deal, so her violent tendencies are more pronounced. Edmund won his way out of hydroponics when it happened. A something pulled him into one of the air ducts. I didn't see much. I saw him walking towards the decontamination chamber, and the next moment his legs were kicking the air, and whatever it was dragged him up into the ceiling, while he squealed like a pig. I'm reassigning tomorrow. I did not sign up for some mad science. I came to Kane to serve humanity and claim my family's name, not to watch my crewmates be slaughtered by a species that Dr. Milan refuses to confirm or deny. If only I'd resigned when I said I would, and if only they'd ignored my demands to have the infernal fungus destroyed. It's growing over me now, over my skin. It's burrowing into my flesh. The insects attacked again today, and it seems to only worsen. Dr. Gray was destroyed by a swarm of them, and now is the only fertilizer for ever ravenous mold he was so curious about. The uninfected are making an attempt to escape. This doesn't include me. The emergency flares keep the bugs away. I told them to give me the flare to hold back the bugs so they could get away. I hope they'd escape soon. This fungus is making my head feel funny. I'm sure I can feel it growing through my ear canal. That's pretty fucked up. So we got some of this stuff. Queen's milk. I'm gonna use it on the hardened amber.
I think that would break.
Can we use it on the bugs in the previous room? I'm gonna save again before we go in there. That was a lot of reading. But this game has had a lot of reading. Which is probably why not a lot of you stuck around. But that's okay. I don't like this weird loading screen here. Right. How about this? I can throw it in this?
No. Crazy.
Someone said something about a fan. I'm going to try that one more time.
This isn't going to work. I don't know what I was thinking there. This isn't going to work.
I don't know if I should be fucking with the oxygen collection tanks or not.
Oxygen levels increasing.
Now can I throw it?
I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
Just fucking do it anyway. Who gives a shit, right?
No, that's ridiculous.
As soon as I go over there, I'm dead. But these guys will eat me over there, right? Now what can I do then to progress? Can I vaporize it into like a gas or something? I can.
Vaporizer chamber.
Oh, okay, so we've got to repair it.
Chamber is not airtight.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Thing. They said something about mixing it with T-sap to make an adhesive, right? That was definitely something that was said. Can we milk her again and get another one? No, I can't. Okay. I feel going near her is gonna kill me, so... Damn it. Can I use the gun to smash something off?
I don't think this will fit.
I'm not trying you to shove it. I'm not trying to... I'm not trying to get you to impregnate the fucking amber.
No.
You
No,
know? That isn't like the plan. Oh. Can I do it? Yeah, do that again. So we got another jar of it now.
I don't think that'll work.
I think it should work. Alright, so what am I missing? I don't want to keep milking her in case she goes apeshit and like kills someone. Large swollen milk sac. That's pretty fucking gross. So we still have the 3 exits. We have this one here, that one there, and that one there. Okay guys, so... I found out what I have to do, but it's pretty bullshit. You have to wait for the gas to go off on this thing here. Which seems to be at semi-regular intervals, I think. Come on, gas. And then you pull this off it while it's subdued. Which is pretty horrible. Get away from it, please, John.
Close.
Now I've got a pincer from the Queen. This is what I was missing. And you use the pincer on this, I believe. And then we have some amber that we can use to block up the gap in the tank thing, I think. Yeah, we got some glue now. So we take this back into here, and hopefully everything will be magical. Glue on there.
That's just crazy.
Really? Fucking really? Mix that with that.
It doesn't work like that.
Mix that with that. I hate this game so much! Why the fuck? Does not that make sense? That fucking makes sense! It makes fucking sense! Ah! Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. So I missed this small detail here, which is easy to do, so it doesn't fucking tell you what's clickable on the screen or not. I'm sorry guys, my patience is wearing thin right now. You combine this with this, I'm guessing. Yes! I know, everything's fucking fine. Isn't it right, John, you prick? There we go. Now we can activate the vaporizer.
Vaporizer activated.
And we have whatever this is. What is it? What actually is it? I'm really curious. Vaporized queen
I don't
pheromone?
think this will fit.
Okay, let's try throwing that into the fan. Because someone was like, oh, you need to throw it into the fan. That's why you get stuck, Minx. And no, it wasn't. It was on the stupid metal plaque that was, like, tucked away outside the screen. But I really got stuck. Yeah, this is working.
I hate bugs.
Okay, all the bugs are dead. And we can make our way through this fucking deck. And get out of here.
Oxygen levels increasing today.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of there now.
It's beautiful.
The oxygen garden's my favourite part of any ship. Green, full, natural.
Yeah, these are great. I love the corpses lying around. I didn't even know where I was then. Body engulfed in vines, lovely. Emergency flare. Oh, that's what scares off the bugs, as far as we are aware, right? So, slowly spinning fans. Can't turn this on. That's where we came from. Is it oxygen increasing to dangerous levels? I don't know if I should, like... I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna turn on the other oxygen thing, and we'll see what if we pop or some shit. I don't know what happens if you have too much oxygen, but you know, I don't really care, to be honest with you.
Oxygen levels pose a fire hazard. CSEC has been notified.
I can't see it working like that.
Okay, so we now have the oxygen stuff.
No, that won't work.
So they now pose a fire hazard. That's good, I think. What do we do with the fucking flare?
That's
I mean, the
just
flare is obviously
crazy.
going to start the fire.
Although... no. Crazy. That's just crazy.
Should you please
No.
Can you please stop saying that? That's just ridiculous. Like, yeah, yeah, it's a bit crazy, but I'm not sure if it's that crazy. It just seems like it might be, you know, a little bit crazy, because that's pretty crazy. Oh, can we go further? We can. What do we have in here? Oh, it's one of those creatures. Hi.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you end this. But you need to help me first.
This is pretty fucked up.
I don't need you to leave. I need you to crack this flare. The oxygen will ignite. Then you will die.
This is pretty fucked up. Moments of this game are genius, other bits are fairly irritating. There's just a bit too much inconsistency. I'm running. Holy shit. Should I survive that?
External temperatures detected. Plug suit has regulated body temperature to benchmark level.
Thank you very much, Plug Suit. You do great.
Here, John. What did you do?
I cleared the vines.
With a flamethrower?
Something like that.
With a massive oxygen-related explosion.
Fire in Oxygen Gardens 1, 3, 5, 6, 9.
Great.
Fire in Oxygen Gardens 2, 7, 8.
Oh, he was my favourite one.
Fire suppression system activated. Warning. Fire suppression system compromised. Warning.
Shit. Oxygen production has been compromised. Are the bimes still intact? Oh, God, please don't say burn them out.
Just the one
Just
on
tell her,
this
for
level.
fuck's sake.
It's caused a chain reaction, John. They're all going up. We have a time
That's
limit
kinda
now.
cool.
Hours at most.
That's not
My
cool.
daughter, right now.
Let's get the fuck out of here. We're going to get our daughter right fucking now. We're going to save the world. This music's kind of epic.
Listen to to me.
Fire cleanses, Mr. Marachek. I'm gonna make sure you burn for what you and your friends have done to me. To my own!
No, please. I have nothing to do with this.
You did kind of blow up his ship.
Much further. Goodbye.
Oh, he's pissed. Milan is pissed.
Where is she, Tia? Where is Rebecca?
She's in a containment area at the other end of Seed.
Calling it Seed's pretty weird.
This place is
Toolbox.
being expanded.
Seed was always expanding.
Okay, got a...
Her place
What did I
scares
get?
me.
Got a high temperature slug gun.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Warning. Halothane hepatotoxicity is at an elevated level.
Wow. Well, that was good. I was about to say, should I save my game? And obviously, the correct answer was no, not under any circumstances should I be allowed to do that. Well, my game tabbed out, as it frequently has a habit of doing in this game. And the music and voices are now completely like fucked.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Music, can you shut the fuck up, please? Deafening music overwrites all. I was trying to shoot it, guys. Didn't work. And the music is still fucking deafening me! Okay, right. You can seriously... I'm just gonna mute you now, because this is fucking ridiculous. Oh, of course, there's no volume levels in this game, so yeah. This music is gonna go on indefinitely, as far as I can tell. Alright, what's in here? I'd love to listen to the voiceover, guys, but you can't hear it because the music won't shut up. There we go. Right, I went through here. We obviously can't stop the robot at the moment. And that's fine. Human host, pulsating mass of flesh and bone. Lovely. So I never make it to 60. Ha! 85, you fuckers! Old and still cooking with gas. 3 bastard kids and I outlived them all. Okay, so I was young when I had them. Those girls never even knew I was the father, of course. I had to switch DNA samples so they didn't know the little shits were mine. I'm too old for all that now, but you never completely lose your eye for the ladies. Am I a false thief? Dr. Milan? Well, I'm no moron. For the good of humanity, I'm a sociopath and an alleged rapist of women, but your little speech to the crew was less sincere than anything I could see with a straight face. At least you know how to turn a blind eye whenever I have to get rid of troublesome subjects, right, Milan? New gas for the chambers is working splendidly. An improved kill rate of 60% on the old formula. I watch those poor fuckers writhe and die. We have a viewing window now, just so we can make sure it's done. If I were a mole man, I'd call it perverse. It's lucky for Project C that I couldn't give a fucking shit. I thrive when I don't have to answer to everyone with a conscience. This will not do, not at all. I need more subjects. The reaction ratio of DNA splicing is stratospheric, so not only do I need more bodies, but I also need better ones. This brings me important strays, but the best results are achieved with crew members. One cannot prey too often on those, of course, no matter what the need. My chosen ones were always those who wouldn't be missed. The furnaces are inadequate for my disposal requirements. I'm told they're so hot they could destroy dark matter. They seem slow to respond when burning flesh though, and the smell is hardly pleasant either. It reminds me of that injured dog that I found as a little boy growing up in Missouri. It looked at me with a pleading look, the kind a sick patient gives a doctor they trust absolutely. Naturally, I stomped on the mongrel's head. It was a mercy. There are many in society who have similarly damaged disposition. It's kindness to snuff out their worthless lives. I must get more pathway. The little prick DeSantos is usually more than forthcoming with its ingredients, but he says his own suppliers are having problems. I know you, DeSantos. I know you're not a real doctor. I know you're kind. I have 5 PhDs, and you can tell me when men have been hired for their instincts rather than their knowledge. Meanwhile, the cutting and splicing continues. I'm on Charlotte. We all know about your little experiment, you stupid bitch. First she kills her partner by accidentally exposing him to a lethal virus, and then she goes gaga for him. That's the sort of beautiful incompetence that slays me. I spent years perfecting the art of the kill, making a murder appear a mishap, and she went and did it all completely by accident. What perfect nonsense. I held the subject down today and used my surgical hammer to cave in his windpipe. Then I gouged out his eyes and tried to rip out his jaw from its socket. My goodness, what an outburst! I'm becoming careless. I need more pathway. Dr. Banana is starting to worry that my tendencies cannot be controlled. He need not worry. I'm still focused on seed. Seed is still just that, a seed, but this chrysalis will soon break open and blossom. The successfully bred Homo novae wait in their containment cells, while their unsuccessful brethren, reduced in viral milk that's almost breached the containment seals of the ship, grow. Its genetic makeup might be little more than trash, but it's astoundingly tenacious. I have to respect that which kills with such efficiency. I woke up in the emergency room today. Somebody found me on the stairs. I can't remember much. What I do know is that both my fucking legs are up in casts because get comfortable because Dr. Graham says I'll be in here for at least a month. We die as the novae cut us down, but I'm not ready to be replaced by a new species. Our creations are impressive, but I don't share Milan's fanaticism for what is happening here. I must try and make sure one of the lifeboats is available for me. A shame there was not another for that delectable young thing. What was her name? Callista? I'd have liked to have her around when this ship was going to hell. She's dead, however. How unfortunate. I may be old, but I'll tell anyone who tries to stop me from leaving a part of the limbs. I've survived police investigations, court cases, vengeful spouses, and idealistic lab hands. I will gut any shitbag trying to prevent me escape. That includes you, Milan. I will jab out your eyeballs and eat them before I submit to you. What a lovely guy. What a lovely guy. He wrote a lovely little book for us there. I guess that's probably him. Everything in here is just fucked. Anything here that we can actually use is the question. There probably is something I can use, but it's not something I would ever look to click on. Another power cell here.
How can we allow this?
This is the purpose of the group link. It's not.
But if they knew?
So what?
Didn't mean to do that. So, okay, we can't do anything with the power cell here. What are these terminals?
If they were more open, this wouldn't
fucking
happen.
hell.
Open to who? The people? Governments?
Other corporations.
What cost?
A bit of our humanity, I suppose.
Subject died during birth. It can be surmised the death was due to failing in the host, as all reports and tests leading up to the birth showed no signs of fetal defect. They're all like just dead bodies. Preserve conjoined twins. Destroy what remains and also destroy the fetus here. Fuck. The PDA here I didn't even see. Man, that bitch from shipping won't get off my back. You fuck a girl real good and she just comes crawling back. He doesn't even get out my hair, I'll have her moved off ship. Dr. Milan is a prick who looks after me like I gotta say that. Like that. I gotta say, being on Project Seed is awesome, man. Okay, so we gotta do some pretty noxious shit, but in exchange, I got a lot of protection and honorary title, Dr. DeSantos. I like it. Dr. Milan knows about my contacts and private cargo that arrives on board, and I know he hates it, but there ain't nobody else prepared to work under Dr. Bachman. That guy is one twisted fuck, and also one of the best customers I get, imports. I get imports, sure, but my own private lab is what manufactures Beckman's pathway shit. Funny, I never realised how dependent these smartasses of science are on drugs. Personally, never touch this stuff. You gotta have your wits about you, man. Especially around here. Wow, Dr. Williams, Charlotte, I would never figure the uptight woman was a slut, but holy hell, she just gave me the ride of my fucking life. Who'd have thought it? Slinky lace under that lab coat of hers, and for a woman in her mid-40s, a body that makes you want to get on your knees and howl at the moon. Against the table, pressed up against the viewpoint windows, on top, underneath, like a friggin' rattlesnake. Of course she's Looney Tunes. Probably thinks I'm her dead husband or something. Like I care, as long as she keeps coming to me to fulfill her needs. Crazy but smart, and she has no idea how much I know about her little project. I saw the details. People just think I'm smack-talking smartass, but I've been training on the Groom Lake since I was 16. I studied chemistry and genetics, aced all of it too. She thinks I'm too stupid to understand. Thinking I've gotten myself in too deep here. The drug thing was fine, but the whole industrial espionage thing is kind of freaky. I don't think Dr. Milan knows I know Lincoln watches me with an eagle eye, but he can't know for sure. If he did, he'd eject my ass from the ship with the rest of the failed hybrid, but goddamn, the money is good. I earned my year's salary by sending some info to Black Star Industries. My contact got me more money than I could conceive for leaking one report. One! I met the guy while I was on leave. He was a smug dickhead who somehow knew what I did, and then he flashed the cash. I've got no loyalty to the company, and I know how Dr. Milan treats loyal staff. The guy can turn on you in the dime when it suits him. I've heard of weird shit going on down in the decks below, and Seed has me feeling like it'll soon be time to get the hell out of Dodge, pronto. 1 or 2 more reports might just give me what I need. Nobody knows about my little acts of espionage, but who'd care? The ship is falling apart. Some of those fucked up things that Batman and Milan made are on the prowl. I stashed away my cash as soon as I heard things were going wrong, but money ain't gonna make a splits with the difference if we all get killed. Milan's taking all this way too calmly. Actually, I'd say he's enjoying all this. He came in the lab this morning, he's still making us all report to the lab, and was grinning the whole damn time. His eyes are red, he was coming down from a high. The guy does not need drugs for a high, his general fucked upness is what he rides, and here was me thinking Batman was a crazy one. It's just us. Oh god, not even Batman's around now. Charlotte was dragged away to the labs a few days ago. We're sealed off from the other decks. I reckon it's only a matter of time before Milan decides to do something about me too. I've been living on this ship for years. I know about hidden passageways that even Milan doesn't know about. I'll get over to the communications array and let off the signal. Hopefully they'll get to us before Dr. Milan finds out. Okay, so he went to get help. And he was selling this information to other companies, it looks like, and shit like that. Interesting. Interesting stuff.
The words. I can't even.
What do you see?
What kind of a monster would do this? These women, these poor women. This is torture. This is
Science.
This is really fucked up.
These women must have families and lives.
We can't do anything for them now. Soon this ship will run out of oxygen. They won't be in pain for much longer.
A second in this place is more torture than anyone should bear.
I don't know what we should do here. Got machinery. I got a bandage from one of them. Computer terminal? Let's check that out. My vital signs are steady. Certain hormonal levels are extremely high, but I'm countering this with judicious administration of depressants in each case. She's very young. She's high, she's young and healthy. There are no signs of infections and complicated capable of disrupting this birth. So, what the fuck are they doing? The subject's progressing well, is being aesthetically attractive. She's all of the other genetic traits required. Internal concerns about her suitability voiced by Dr. Milan, chiefly due to the number of her sexual partners, have proven unfounded. She will be a perfect carrier. A hybrid DNA is fusing for my satisfaction. Apart from a small amount of pain, her body appears to be coping with the adjustments. I prescribed her a steady dose of anesthetic to keep her subdued and comfortable. I guess this is like Charlotte? Hybrid 302 has been keeping an incubator due to its respiratory stress, assisting breathing as required. Cardiac arrest has occurred and the use of automated external defibrillators has been required to revive the child. I deduced that my conditions and sickness are due to the late molecular bonding between the hybrid and the host DNA and the mother. This is fucked up. Okay, so this is it. Project Seed is an attempt to create the ultimate super soldier by, in simple terms, activating junk strands in human DNA. Over the years, the human genome has shed, or made dormant, certain strands of its own DNA sequence, for various evolutionary reasons. Professor Salam Garund observed that certain dormant parts of these genes were not so much junk as they were potential, that is, genetic information contained and completely subliminated by a dominant gene. Professor Garund engineered an early life form based on this original theory by introducing these identified genetic strands in the early stages of embryo formation. The initial concept was intriguing, but its ultimate result was a group of uncontrollable, animalistic creatures. Version 6 of this proposal is to update the same dormant genes in the human makeup by use of genetic splicing, thereby introducing desirable physical and mental characteristics over a generation to produce fast learning, hard to kill and utterly ruthless soldiers. So they're making super soldiers, basically, and it went wrong. Great! Fan-fucking-tastic. They're breathing. They're like fucking alive. I don't know what to do with these things, and I sort of teleport after I use them, which is kind of weird. Bloated fetus, portable gully. Can I just destroy these?
I don't think that'll work.
I wanted to kill her, to like put her out of misery. I'm not like trying to like, I'm not like being an arsehole, you know, I just wanna... This is fucked up. So the question is, what the fuck do I do with these things? And how the fuck do I continue? Which is obviously the usual question in Stasis, if I'm honest with you. Probably going to die out here. Oh, I can probably get down here. I don't think I can get down here, but let's try. What do I do is the question. What do I do? Okay, so anyway. We have a sink here. Oh, can I block the sink with the rag. Sorry, I was scared of the robot. Turn the sink on again. Now it's blocked, I think. Yep. Spilled water. I'm gonna get the portable defibrillator. Wait for the robot to be in it. Use it. And that's the robot issue dealt with. Anything I can get from here?
God, just hate it.
Whatever that is, I got something out of it. Little robot. Well, you're not really little, are you? Twisted Metal. Black. Best game. Okay, so presumably I've got to do something with all these fucking power pads.
Warning. The oxygen atmosphere generating system is no longer functioning. Product failure is imminent.
Its energy provides an energy boost for heavy-duty equipment. Is that giving my... Huh. Question is again, what do I fucking do? Hopefully I'll figure it out eventually.